let's debug print each individual element of an array here, the material prop values of I. So we go to the part, and we select this face here, and then we go to the macro and we run it. In the debug print here, so in the immediate window, we have all the necessary arguments that are of interest. Now let's go to our original macro and let's paste these values. And we are going to have to set these values. So we need to set the material property values for the face. But in order for us to actually set those, we need to pass in an array for the face object here. We need to pass in that array here. So array of material property values. We need to make an array. So let's make that array. Dim the yellow mat prop values as, and it has 8 arguments, I believe. So let's count here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 values. 8 here because there's the 0 counts in 2 as an index, as double. And let's set each individual element of an array. So 0 here, that's gonna be 1. And let's just copy this and do them one by one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it's gonna go from 0 to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here it's 7 and 8. The first one is 1, 1, 0. The third one is 0, 1, 1. Here it's 0.5, 0.3125, 0, and 0. Now for the set value, we're going to have to pass in 1 and pass in the array of configuration names. So we're going to need an array of configuration names. How we're going to do that is this. So dim vconfig names as variant, and vconfig names equals to the SV model get configuration names. Do we have any arguments? No. So now we have all the configuration names here in this array. And pretty much that's all that we need. So let's say this here. Let's comment this out, and let's do this. So if the diameter, so we're gonna need the diameter as well. Let's make them the diameter as double, and the diameter is equal to the cylinder params 6 times 1000 times 2. And we're gonna say if the diameter is let's say from 63 to 64 color it yellow. So we're gonna color this one, or let's color actually this one. So if it's from 25 to 26 base. So first let's delete this, remove this appearance here, and let's actually remove all part appearance, and we're looking at these 3 holes, so from 25 to 26 millimeters. we already wrote the code that gives us the diameter in millimeters. And let's say if the diameter is larger than 25 and the diameter is less than 26, then else, let's pass here, and if that the diameter is in the range from 25 to 26, then you are going to color it yellow. So we are going to say sv face dot set material property values, and we're going to pass in the d yellow matte prop values that we described here, and also, so the configuration option is, let's just see in the APIs. So set material property values 2 for iFace 2, and the configuration option, we want this configuration, so we are going to pass in 1, and the config names are the config names. And let's now run the code. So what should happen is that these 3 holes should be yellow, and we need to rebuild at the end, I believe. So let's run it, and it's finished, and let's see here. So when we rebuild, yeah, those 3 holes are now yellow. And we can do this for multiple holes. We can change up the diameter values, input several diameter values, and play with that pretty much. Now there's also the selection part here. We shouldn't actually select these holes. So let's do it again without the selection. Let's remove all the part appearance, and let's run the code. And there it is. It's the 3 holes here are yellow. Now the next thing that we have to see is this. So if we were to do this, so we said that in the range from 25 to 26, right? So we're gonna just draw a circle here and say it's gonna be 25.5 millimeters, right? Yes. And let's extrude boss base this, I don't know, we can go maybe 50 millimeters. Now what's gonna happen, I mean, you're going to see what's going to happen, and let's remove all part appearances. So remove all part appearances, and let's run the code and see what happens. Is it going to color this one yellow too? And as you can see, it colored this face yellow too. But that is a problem. Now we need to write out some code that would see if this the circular, so a cylindrical face here, is it a hole or is it a boss extrude? And we're gonna do that in the next video. I hope you like this, and we're gonna continue with the code for seeing if this is an extrude or a hole. And then that would be, then also we're going to clean up this code. So the way we did it here, it can use some tidying up, to say the least, separated into different functions, different subs, and maybe put in some debugging, and so we're gonna go from this to really functional code that you can use, and we're gonna have this code on our website so you guys can use it too. And that is it. This is it for this video. Thank you for your attention, and until the next video.